society
Give me
didn't have
anything.
Rome, Greece,
Wait,
and
hang on.
models on every
Let's take a
corner.
second
Please,
and
you're a
then-
cuck. You're a cuck. You're a slave.
Let's
You're a
A cuck to who?
gynocentric slave.
I'm not the one paying for pussy.
You
That's
are
you.
a gynocentric slave.
Wait,
Tell
hang
me
on.
who I'm a cuck to.
I'm
Or
going
Maxer.
to need both of you. Let's take a second and admire my receipts because they're so sweet. Look at this. So we got the first screenshot, second screenshot. Who else does this? Third screenshot. Oh, she stops responding. I re-engage. Bam. You can see all the screenshots from start to finish. Oh, there we go. We got good. That was fire. Agreed, lol. Nice drive with no traffic. Make it home okay. Well, this one's pretty clear that I had sex with her. And you could just go down the line with all my layer ports.
Well,
Okay.
no, Alex, that's not clear.
What's unclear about this?
Yeah, well, what makes it clear?
Well, the fact that you have every single screenshot from start to finish.
Well, you went through them very quickly, but even if
Well,
we were at this,
you can go on my website.
hang on, Alex. Even if we were to grant this as one, you said hundreds. That's a big number, bro. Hundreds, meaning more than 100. How many hundreds?
I understand that, Andrew. Let me respond. I
Okay.
don't count. It's probably between 300 and 500. That
You
is
know, Andrew is the worst
What?
degenerate on this whole
You
stream,
fucked
though.
three.
You want to
Hang
talk
on.
about degeneracy?
Hang on. How, no,
Andrew?
no. Hormaxer, you're
are
going
the
to
worst
actually agree with
degenerate.
me.
Men like you have
Hormaxer,
destroyed
you're
this
going
hang
to
on.
agree with
Let's
me.
let Andrew talk.
You
Go
are
ahead.
going to agree with me.
Go ahead.
How do you mix up 300 and 500 when it comes to sexual partners and you don't know how many you've had in between those numbers? There's no fucking way that you believe that shit's true.
I am 100% convinced it is true. I know for a fact it is
I'm asking
true.
Hormaxer. Hormaxer,
I
do you
am
believe that you
willing-
could mix up 300 and 500 sexual partners?
Okay, hang on. Well, Hormaxer has had sex with like 15 women, so he's not the best person to ask for this. But yes, dude, I don't count. Once you get to a certain number, it just becomes pussy after pussy. So,
Well,
no,
what's that number?
I told you it's between 300 and 500. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, but you don't know. You so at 300, you just lost count.
I lost count at like 20, dude.
Okay, so how do you know it's between 3 and 500?
Because I know that I probably take down about 1 out of 4. 1 out of the 4 girls that I bang, I make a video or a layer port on. So I have about 100 layer ports. So I multiply it by 4, and then we have 400.
These are astronomical numbers for a body count, Alex. 3 to 500.
They're not that.
You know what I mean? Like that's an insane amount of women that you're proclaiming you've had sex with.
It's really
and the only evidence that we have is this one DM back and forth.
Okay, hang on, Andrew. It's not one DM. There's a lot of DMs you can.
Are there hundreds? Like 500?
Hang on. Let me respond. They're freely available on my website. You can go on playingfire.com, click love reports. There's no password or login required. You can go through them. There's about 30 to 40 available on my website. If you go on my forums, forums.playingfire.com, there's about another 30. If you go on my YouTube channel, there's another 30 or 40. So we get to at least 100. And that's not even
Alex, I don't know how you find time to stream with all that fucking.
Well, I am very good at budgeting my time. Also, nowadays, I just
You must be fucking fantastic at it. 500 women within what time span, Alex?
Started having sex when I was 19. Got good at getting laid when I was about 22, 23. So between 22 and 31 is where most of my hookups came. Around 31, I got pretty committed to my girlfriend. So, yeah.
So you're basically bagging a chick every 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's not that crazy. I was begging, like, at my prom, I was bagging a chick, like 3 chicks a week or something.
3 chicks a week?
Yeah, it's not that crazy, dude. How long do you think?
You ought to be so blown up with all these DMs and messages that you ought to be able to keep count.
I'm sure if I go through every single old phone,
you should, because I absolutely do not believe that you've bagged 500 women.
Okay, so are you going to do the lie detector challenge?
I don't need to. You can just provide evidence. You had to communicate with all these women, right?
So if I provide evidence for 100 girls, is that going to be enough?
No, I want 500. That's how many you said you fucked.
So 100 is not enough. It has to be 500.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, what? Did you just like randomly meet these chicks on the street and you never swapped any DMs with them?
Dude, I get a new phone like every fucking 2 years. I don't have my old phones.
Oh, come on, man. That sounds like a cope.
How's that a cope, dude? Apple
Because you're saying I have no way to prove this.
I was telling you before this debate even began that I was telling you about the thing with iPhone, how they have to you have to do the upgrade every 2 years because stuff's working. So yeah,
that's
dude.
true. You did, but I'm just saying it's a bold claim to say I've had sex with between 300 to 500 women. I feel like the evidence is going to be very scant that that's true.
Well, do you think if I had sex, if I can show evidence for 100 girls, that it's probably reasonable that I had sex with maybe 3 times as much? Like, is there really?
No, it's not reasonable to assume that you've had sex with 3 times as much if you have evidence for 100.
All right, so
I might say it's reasonable to say 120. I might say it's reasonable to say 115, but I'm not going to say that 100 to 500 is in any way reasonable, Alex.
Scaring off the people.
Wait, what is the big difference? If you have the skill set to fuck 100 girls, you probably have the skill set to fuck 300 girls.
I don't disagree, but that doesn't mean you have.
Okay, so you think I fucked 100 girls, but you just don't think I fucked.
I didn't say I think you fucked 100 girls. I just say that the claim of 500 women is astronomical in a way you don't even understand.
Well, the claim was 300 to 500.
Count to 500. Let's see how long it takes.
I've been at this for a very long period of my life.
Yeah, I know, but just try it. Like, just count from 1 to 500. You're going to be amazed at how long it takes you to do that. And you're claiming that you fucked 500 women? No, bro. I don't believe you.
Don't straw man me. I'm claiming I fucked 300 to 500. And honestly, dude, like...
Well, then that's 500.
300 to 500. I don't know.
That's 500. How many times are you going to say the word 500?
It's more than 300.
So in fairness here, we'll say minimum 300 is the claim you're making.
Minimum 300.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit,
I
I
don't even
believe
believe
it.
300.
Maximum
I mean, like, I don't